Situation. It was just another day in the Big Blue Sea. Mrs. Sparklenose was enjoying a busy afternoon at her candy shop when all of a sudden a bright green and pink fish came barging through the door. Hello, how are you doing on this fine day? May I help you find anything?
No, thank you. I'm just looking.
As Striped Susan browsed through the candy section, she realized she was extremely hungry. She found some scrumptious-looking lollipops. In the very same aisle, Polka Dot Polly was looking for some ice cream to curb her sweet tooth. She looked at Striped Susan, eyeing the candy tastily. She thought nothing of it. She only smiled at Striped Susan and checked out her ice cream. Striped Susan had decided to purchase a cherry red lollipop. She headed over to the cash register and realized there was no money in her pockets.
Now what am I going to do?
Susan's stomach rumbled as she pondered her choices. She was extremely hungry. Maybe she could sneak out the door. No one would notice, right? She secretly slipped the lollipop into her pocket and headed towards the door. Enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping in. Striped Susan couldn't help but feel guilty, and she stealthily slipped out the door. Meanwhile, Polka Dot Polly had witnessed the entire event. She noticed when Striped Susan snatched the delectable lollipop. Polka Dot Polly felt unsure of what she should do. She wanted to keep her friendship with Striped Susan, but she knew telling the truth was the right thing to do. After Polka Dot Polly left the candy shop, she coincidentally bumped into Striped Susan.
Hi, Striped Susan. What treat did you buy from the candy store?
I got the new Cherry Blast lollipop. What did you get?
I got a pint of ice cream for up your floats. Did you already eat the lollipop?
No, not yet. I think I'll save it for tomorrow.
Oh, okay then. I guess I'll see you around.
Polka Dot Polly was at a crossroad. She could either ask her about the candy or just ignore it. Polka Dot Polly wanted to ask Striped Susan if she stole the candy, but she didn't want to make things awkward between her and Striped Susan. Later that day, Mrs. Sparklenose is sorting and organizing some shelves of bubble gum. The windows are open because it is a warm day in the Mars Angeles. Hello, Polka Dot Polly. Nice to see you again. What brings you back to the candy shop?
Mrs. Sparklenose, I believe that I saw Striped Susan steal a cherry lollipop.
Really? I'll have to ask her. I'm very surprised. Thank you for telling me.
I thought that you should know, but I do hope that Striped Susan doesn't get mad with me.
Don't worry. Striped Susan doesn't hold grudges for very long.
Okay, I guess you're right. I'll see you later.
Alright, bye. Even later, that very same day, Striped Susan is walking down the street towards the park when she realizes that she is hungry. She decides to stop into Mrs. Sparklenose's for a quick bite to eat. What she doesn't know is that Mrs. Sparklenose has been patiently awaiting Striped Susan's return. Hello, Striped Susan.
Hi, Mrs. Sparklenose. How has your day been?
Interesting. A customer told me something about you. Striped Susan nervously swam in place. They told me that you stole a candy bar. Is that true?
Well, yes, and I'm really, really sorry. I was just hungry and I didn't have any money with me.
You could have just asked. Stealing is not right and is against the Ten Commandments. Going against Jesus' teachings isn't right either.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Okay, you're forgiven, but you will still have to pay me back for that cherry lollipop.
Okay, thank you.
Striped Susan never stole a thing ever again. The end.